Hi, I'm John from PGP Wedding Films, and welcome to Say Yes to the Best, where we talk to the best wedding pros to give you wedding planning advice. Subscribe on YouTube and follow us on Instagram. We have new content out all the time to help you with your wedding planning. Today, I am talking with Erin of Magnolia Lounge. How are you doing, Erin?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for being on the show.
Yeah, no problem. We're excited.
Magnolia Lounge is an amazing vintage tap truck that goes all over Delaware and the Philadelphia area. So can you tell me a little bit about the business?
Yeah, so we started actually last year. We launched actually the 4th of July. We did the Hocassin 4th of July parade and like their little get together. So we were able to sell lemonade, and yeah, that's how we got started. We actually work on, we've worked on some tap trucks before, so that kind of gave me the idea. And I found this 1964 mail truck in like mint condition, and then we just took it from there basically. So we're a mobile bar, obviously. We're working on a portable bar right now. We have a camper bar we're about to start building. So yeah, that's what we do so far.
So what are some factors that couples are thinking about when they reach out to you for their wedding?
Their menu, like what they want on tap. I have a wedding coming up in September, and she loves like the design of the truck, and she loves the flowers and everything. So like she's asking about recommendations and vendors and stuff like that. But really for the bar, it's kind of straightforward. You know, you get 4 things on tap. We have the mixer packages, we have signature cocktails, other things like non-alcoholic, since a lot of people don't drink sometimes, so you want to make sure you have like mocktails and things that are for everybody.
What is the relationship between, you when you're on site and a venue and maybe a caterer?
It's different in different parts, like different states or venues, opposed to like backyard kind of events. In the state of Delaware, you must be an off-premise catering license with a liquor, off-premise caterer with a liquor license in order to serve. So, in that aspect, they would have to do a tap rent, like a truck rental right now with us, because we only have liquor liability insurance and general liability, so we're unable to serve at venues in Delaware. But for backyard events, it's we just work with each other basically. So when we did the Hagley wedding, Becky was amazing. We all just worked together basically. She did some mocktails. I also had a mocktail on tap, so we kind of just come together and work together. And same in Pennsylvania or Maryland, they're basically like the backyard weddings in Delaware. So, you just work together basically.
So what are the biggest ways a vintage tap truck can kind of elevate a couple's event?
When you bring a vintage truck, everybody is like, oh my gosh, like look at that truck, it has taps on it, and then they just remember it, and then they talk about it more, like, oh, that wedding was amazing, they had that tap truck. So I think that's how, and then you have 4 taps, so you can have whatever you want on tap for your event. So people love that too, the variety. You can get Prosecco, you can get beer, you can get wine, cider, so it's nice, or a cocktail, so yeah.
Are there any things that you would encourage a couple to think about if they are considering having a company like yours at their wedding?
We have amazing bartenders, so that's one thing to consider. So my bartenders have been doing this for a very long time. They know what they're doing, they're good. So you get really good service, and that's what we like to bring to events, the good service.
So what's the biggest misconception about your business?
The biggest misconception is definitely the laws, especially in Delaware. So brides go to these venues right now, and you can't BYOB, basically, like other states, meaning you can't buy your own alcohol and then just hire us as a bartending service. So in the state of Delaware, these brides go and they pick these beautiful venues, but they only have a small, like there's only few options that they can choose for having an off-premise caterer with a liquor license, and they can't just bring us in. So I guess that's a big problem.
What has been your favorite wedding to be a part of?
The Hagley wedding that we did together, that was amazing. It really was, especially for was it a tropical storm, I believe? Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
That was a lot of fun. So trying to get through all of that. But I just did a little cocktail hour in Chad's Ford, this little chapel, and that was just beautiful. Like, it was just gorgeous, everything about it. So that was a lot of fun, but I'm sure I'm gonna have more fun ones just when COVID is gone. I mean, it's not gonna be gone, but when we're able to get back out there, it'll be fun again. But most of them are just so much fun. Like the backyard ones, like my husband and I, who is also part owner, we're very down to earth, and we like to have fun. So like we love couples that are just so mellow and everything, and it's just a lot of fun. So yeah, backyard weddings are a lot of fun. I had one of those in October.
What would you tell someone who's maybe unsure if a mobile tap bar is the right fit for their wedding?
So first we would look at their numbers, how many guests they have, and then we would go from there. If it's less than 50, I say no to the tap truck, just because it's just going to be a waste of the alcohol, basically. So then I recommend the portable bars, which I have one being built right now, and that's more suitable for smaller weddings, just because with our mixer packages and our signature cocktails, it's per person, basically. So you would purchase the portable bar, rent it out, and then we go from there with the packaging.
Erin, thank you so much for being a part of the show.
Yeah, thank you. This was great.
All of their information is going to be below. If you need a mobile tap bar or anything else, definitely reach out to them. They do great work, and they really, I love it because it makes my job easier, because all of a sudden there's something really cool looking for me to film at your wedding. So definitely check them out. Thank you again for watching Say Yes to the Best. Subscribe on YouTube and follow us on Instagram. We have new content out all the time to help you with your wedding planning. Thanks again, and happy planning.
In the name of God, take you, Lindsay, to be my